Well done, your princeliness. I'm certainly not in any hurry to get on your bad side.
I assumed you would attack us head-on. I clearly need to rethink my opinion of you. Well done, Dimitri.
You both deserve equal praise for a battle well fought. All three houses did extremely well. Don't you agree, Professor? It only seemed that way because of the caliber of your command. Even now, we must not allow ourselves to become complacent.
In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
I wouldn't mind. I'll accept a challenge from either of you at any time. I'm kidding, of course.
That is nothing to joke about. The true battle of the Eagle and Lion is best left in the past. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually change the name of this mock battle.
How admirable, Teach. On that note, I have a proposition. When we get back to Garreg Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
You really value that kind of thing, don't you? Well, I suppose no harm can come from it. Count me in.
I have no objections either. And you, Professor? You look so happy. I love seeing you like this. I suppose that look on your face is just another boon from this glorious day. Perhaps the best one of all. I had a wonderful time today, Professor. As usual, I was astonished by how much you ate in the name of celebration. Really, though, I must thank you again. Our victory in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was thanks in no small part to you. Yes, that is true. But it was your instruction that allowed us to reach our full potential. I feel silly admitting this now, but when you first came to lead our class, you unnerved me. You never smiled, and you never showed anger either. And yet, you didn't appear to be suppressing your emotions. They just weren't there. At first, I thought perhaps you just didn't care for us. But I soon concluded that wasn't the case at all. For the longest time, I just couldn't tell what you were thinking. It was though you had no humanity whatsoever. You're different now. In the half-year we've spent together, I've seen the glow of humanity in your eyes, and in your actions countless times. I am truly grateful to have had the chance to spend this time with you, Professor.
What are you two talking about? How dare you get chummy without us?
That's enough, Sylvain.
Oh, please. I would love to join you as well. I have so many things I wish to talk to you about, Professor.
Oh, me too! I have so much to tell you. And I want to thank you too.
Honestly, Professor, I was only able to achieve so much because you were with us.
Ash is right. You're irreplaceable to us, Professor.
Yes, that! Without you, the Blue Lions... Well, we wouldn't even be the Blue Lions at all. Except for the blue part. Because we'd be sad.
I suppose there are worse things than fighting at your side.
I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor.
As you can see, you have our trust as well as our admiration. I look forward to spending the rest of the year with you. Good. Then let's give it our all this year. Anyhow, it's getting late. We had better return to our quarters and get some rest.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
So, you've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such an easy task.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Remire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
Remire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
I have yet to ascertain the details, but it would seem the villagers have been acting strangely. I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
I can finally talk now all the cutscenes are over. Ah, finally. I can speak. Okay, so. Now that we're finally here, welcome to this week's Fire Emblem stream. I've really wanted to play this again, so that's why we're doing this game.
That's what we're dealing with.
God damn it, I have to shut up
Is
again.
there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
I'd really rather not do that. But I'm saying this to get this
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we?
No, I just know what you want to hear.
Get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, what's wrong? If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually,
It's nap time.
I felt that way before.
Alright, instruct manually. Let's do this. Okay, only three I can actually put the skills into. Let's see. Yeah, let's try to get this match stat up.
It was... Of course. It was...
I'll put a little bit into other stuff.
Quite a...
I'm Mercedes all of a sudden.
So
Ash, you are perfect. You're a
making me
cinnamon
blush.
roll, and I love you. There you go, I gave him praise. Just like the game wanted me to.
I've...
You are leveling up the skill if it's... See, there you go. I was determined to get that skill up. Okay, group tasks. There we go, they're not even an A rank, that's perfect. Well, they won't even reach A, but they're not a B, which is their highest, so... Swords and... I think riding, honestly. Yeah, swords and lances, just make sure those go up a level. Yeah, honestly, Felix is pretty even. I just want him to keep going, growing and stuff. That will be good for him. Ash, I'll go riding a bow. What's Sylvain's talent again? Like, what is the other... Yeah, reason, that's what I thought. Alright, then we'll go sword and then the bone hurting magic. Who seems to be Dark's new waifu of the week. Sword and a bow. Actually have a talent in anything. Sword and authority. Yeah, sword and reason. Paper, just on that. Sword and authority. Remire. Sword and authority. Yeah, okay. I'm down with this, let's go.
I have to ask you.
Your Wi-Fi decided to have a stroke? It does that occasionally to people, huh? One of your students keeps challenging me. Yeah, but that's Felix. One of your students keeps asking me to fight him, but he has no idea how to wheel us. Oh, but it's no. Okay, never mind, it's not Felix then. What am I supposed to do?
I think I get it.
I'm a good teacher. Well, no, because I have you learning two things instead of just one thing. Yeah, Ash can always speak with me. Ash is amazing.
Hey, Professor, did I ever tell you what happened with that thief? You know, the book thief we encountered in town. I went after him, and I did manage to catch up, but... Oh no, I captured him easily. I'm pretty quick on my feet, you know. But I decided not to make him pay for the book. My pockets were pretty empty after that incident, if you want to know the truth. Well, what happened was, when I caught him, I asked him why he stole the book. He said he thought it would fetch a good price, and that he really needed the money. He had a sick kid and couldn't pay for medicine. Oh, maybe you're right. But if he really did have a sick child, that would be a matter of life and death. A little money is nothing compared to that. I'd rather believe a lie than risk someone's life if I'm wrong. And to be completely honest, there was a time when I wasn't so different from him. It was a long time ago, and I've put all that behind me now. But yes, I was. My parents died of illness, so I had to provide for my little brother and sister. I did my best to earn money for them legitimately, but I wasn't able to bring home enough.
Ash is
so
a precious
I turned to
cinnamon
thieving.
roll. If anyone hurts him,
From
you have
people
to
on
go
the
through me.
streets, from shops, even from soldiers. I knew it was wrong, but seeing my brother and sister's smiling faces made me too happy to stop. I really regret that part of my life. I was stupid. But shortly after I turned 9, I crept into a local noble's mansion, aiming to steal whatever I could get my hands on. The noble had all sorts of valuables, but what really caught my eye was a book with a fancy cover. That book was Lug and the Maiden of Wind. The knight in the
Dark, we're no longer
illustrations was
friends.
so impressive I just couldn't tear my eyes away. Well, that was part of it. But certain books are also really valuable, you know. You probably see where this is going. Moments after I grabbed the book, I was caught in the act by the noble. And that noble was none other than Lenato. But Lenato was incredibly kind. Without asking any questions, he gave me the book.
The
and
person
money,
literally
too.
talking on
When I
screen
told him I
right
couldn't
now.
read, he invited me into his mansion, along with my brother and sister. He taught me how to read, personally. So, with the thief I caught in town, I was trying to do the same thing, to be like Lenato. I want to make up for the bad things I've done, to leave this world better than I found it. That's why, even if it wasn't easy on my pockets, I'm proud to say I helped him. I know what you're trying to say. My contribution probably won't change much. And it's not like I have the money to help everyone who's suffering from poverty. Even so, I can't bear to stand by and do nothing. What else could I have done, Professor?
Okay, who wants to talk to me today?
I see. So you'll be
plot,
staying
never
here for
mind.
some time then. Honestly, I'm surprised. I've heard it's been a few years since you last donated to the church.
That was merely because of the financial situation of my territory. I assure you it has nothing to do with my dedication to the church. By the way, Dimitri, isn't Edelgard currently enrolled at the Officers' Academy as well?
Yes, she's in the Black Eagle House. I don't believe she has any plans to leave anytime soon. Why not pay her a visit?
I may do just that. It's nice to stay in touch with my dear niece every now and then. Of course, I'm also delighted that I was able to speak with my nephew as well. Whether through marriage or otherwise, family is family after all.
Of course. The feeling is mutual. Professor, if you were watching, you should have made your presence known. That was Lord Arundel, the regent for the Empire. He is also Edelgard's uncle. In a sense. We have spoken on several occasions, albeit many years ago. My stepmother was his younger sister. We are not related by blood, but he is technically my uncle. Yes. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother.
That must be some
Edelgard
confusing
and I are
family
siblings
tree.
by marriage. We can delve into that topic another time. For now, let's make preparations to investigate what's happening in that village.
Oh dear. The princess of the Empire and the kingdom's prince are kin.
I know, I was
How
just
very
about to
odd.
say that, Sophist, if you didn't cut me off and destroy my lines.
All beings are attached somehow to those who are their family. Yes, even I. I must have had a family too. I wish I could remember them.
You're not even trying to hide your relationship to Morgana.
Family. I wonder who and where they are, and what they're doing now. In any case, about this Arundel. You've heard that name before, correct?
I just wonder who Sophist is in general.
Quite true. We came across that name within the library, right where the prince had been. I thought that Arundel had died, and yet, not so. He seems alive and well. I wonder what the prince had hoped to learn from reading of his uncle's charity. So many things the prince has yet to tell. How bothersome.
Dark, I feel you're starting to imply some things. You better back off. Oh, Lindhart, the guy I don't like. No, he deserves nothing.
Let's coordinate our efforts.
All right, let's do this.
It is done. That worked out well.
It's in my grasp.
I'm a natural. I'm getting the hang of this.
I understand more every...
Technique never betrays.
I know. Just don't say anything. Well, I don't know, but I can use my intuition and figure out. We should be able to connect now. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and we can now go and explore. Dun, dun, dun. I have someone who already wants to talk to me? Am I just seeing things? No, I'm not seeing things. There's someone down here who wants to speak to me.
there.
Hello?
Hey there.
Hi, random student. Don't talk to me.
Professor.
Alright, let's do this. I'm down.
You're certainly not going easy on me.
Why would I do that?
You fight like a mercenary, not a knight.
Because I am a mercenary.
You hunger for victory, pure and simple. You may not be aware of it yourself, but I see it.
Wait, this is more
Indeed.
conversation. I don't think we could get rank ups and
Knights ought to have some hunger. I've always thought so.
stuff to add to our
They
relationship.
depend
and
too much on their
supports.
swords. Only when they're wrested away do knights consider their hands and feet as weapons. That's not how it was for
Master, don't
warriors
talk.
of
You never
old.
even reached a time skip.
They weren't limited by their tools. Victory is what matters, not the method of achieving it. That's the attitude to adopt. I detect that in your style. It is plain to see.
That doesn't sound like praise.
You may take it however you like. I believe the difference between us lies within that hunger. But where does it come from? From the start, I was aiming to win.
Part where the food goes,
Yet I
and you
couldn't
said I
defeat
hunger
you.
for it.
Then I remembered something you said before. Indeed. I was raised to value strength above all else, whereas you had a reason, an ambition, pushing you toward that hunger. So tell me, what was the reason? Why were you driven to become so strong? That's a mercenary's answer, to be sure.
I think he's likes
that is the source of your hunger.
No, my source of hunger is not eating.
I suppose
oh,
I must
we're not
find
talking
my
about literal hunger.
If we're to get along, I think not. I'll be content if you continue to train with me. Perhaps it will come to me as I swing my sword.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
Professor? Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them. But worrying about it won't solve my problems. What if I
Whatever,
can
it's not like I
never
was
eat
ever
fish
gonna go
again?
recruit him anyway. Are any of these yours? Cool. Glad we had this talk. Okay, today's special. Let's go give it to you and Sylvain.
I like this.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Oh, oh. Blue shiny. I got a tea leaf.
Perhaps.
Now I can make tea. Okay, I missed a quest somewhere around here. At least I think I did. Well, there's a blue shiny over here. Oh, whoa. Oh, oh, oh. Over here.
Hey. I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy. Stuff like that.
You sound medically able. Would you like to join my party?
I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right?
Only because chat will yell at me if I don't do
You
it.
just say the word, and I'll help however I can. Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right? It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Right. Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about.
I know, I'm going to ask him when I see him.
I guess that would make sense. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
Huh.
What's that? Thanks.
Yes. Okay. Alright, let's see,
What's going on? You didn't want to train? Well, I guess that's fine. Thanks. Delicious.
He liked it. Okay.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Dark. I just want to make sure. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep training until I can beat you.
Do I know my boys or what? Shit. Yeah, I still got a great teach
Thanks
time,
for this,
okay?
Professor. Don't you want to get some exercise, though?
Dark, you
Come
say
on,
that
let's
just
go.
after I mess up. God damn it. Okay, now to shower him with affection. This is how you win people over, okay? And this applies to real life as well. You just go over here and you win them over.
Hello there.
Not the tea leaves, I wanna...
This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I think 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 this one, yes? I thank you.
Return soon, please.
A virtual slap? What the hell's that?
Hey, welcome.
Oh, for messing up. Oh, okay.
You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good 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 a pleasure doing business with you. You have a good you have a good a pleasure doing. Come again.
Okay, this will be plenty. While I'm here.
Hello there. Return soon, please.
Just while I'm here, thank you. And now after we've stolen, we can teleport back here to be safe from the Popo.
Still, though. For me? For me? Thanks for this.
Okay, you're not that. That's not you.
For me? For me? Thanks for this.
Why? Okay, I have a question though. Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure recruitment works with either getting to a B support or having the right stats on your character. I don't know if I'm there yet. Casper likes brawl and strength, and I mean it's pretty good. I think so. Yeah, no, my brawl. Oh, that's Dimitri. Phew. Yeah, my brawl is D+. It's getting there, definitely. Oh yeah, B's time skip only. It could be. Some people's B's are pre-time skip. I don't know if that's okay. I'll try saying recruit.
You know, Professor.
Yes.
About you. I gotta admit, I'm curious. Want to let me into your class?
Yes, more than anything.
All right, that was easy enough. Come on, we're gonna run this place.
Okay, now to move on to my next victim. I'm not stopping at just Casper. We're moving on to my next victim now. Hello?
Sorry, I've got a cold. How would you know?
You do not sound anywhere near as nasally as Kaneda, so you do not have a cold.
Tis no mere illness of the body, but a malign affliction of mine soul.
No, Bernadetta. She has a lot of support for the Blue Lions. Next victim, I'm getting them to join my class, effectively making the enemy weaker. Okay, let's see.
Thank you.
Okay, I forget what your gifts are. I'm pretty sure this is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No. Yeah, that's pretty much an Ash thing.
Thank you.
Dark. To quote the Quote the great ingenious Dr. Eggman, what's the point of winning if there's no challenge?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just gonna give her anything at this point.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, this should be enough to get a C at least. Oh, we already have a C. When did we get a C? I actually don't remember getting a C with her.
What is it?
I'll take it though.
Wow.
Oh, a watering can was working, okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What? Is this?
Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, that should be enough for C. One of us. One of us. One of us. So when you do Golden Deer, you'll bench her. I never said that. Okay. I'm gonna go check on my family
Your
while
Highness?
these sports play.
Why are you in my room?
Sorry, I need to hide in here, just for a while. I'll have you know this is all your fault.
Hide? From who?
It's, a girl from the academy.
I'm sorry, it's a what?
This is all because of your insistence that I go and ask a girl out.
You didn't give her a dagger, did you? Is that why you're hiding? Does she have a dagger, Dimitri?
Look, you kept true to your promise to improve your behavior. So I felt it was only right to make good on my side of the bargain, too.
You invited a girl to dinner, and now she's chasing you around. What's the big deal? Unless... Did you use one of my pickup lines? Those words are dangerous in the wrong hands. With me, people know a line's a line and I'm joking. But you, nobody's ever accused you of being funny.
I clearly underestimated the difficulty of the task. But what do I do now?
Relax, Your Highness. Relax. I'll sort this whole thing out real easy. All we have to do is figure out how to make this girl lose interest in you. And making girls lose interest is what I'm best at. You just wait right there, and I'll fix everything.
It was my naivete that brought this about. I cannot place this immense burden on your shoulders.
This is no job for an amateur. You need a professional's help. Trying to do everything yourself has never served you so well, so
They're
just leave
overcomplicating
this to the
whole
master.
situation.
Even
all
the
that
dagger
needs to
incident
all
could have been
Dimitri needs to do is
avoided
come out as
if you had
gay.
just talked
Although,
with me
except the
beforehand.
problem is that will also isolate him from boys as well.
I only
Not
learned
just the
she was
girls
leaving on the
chasing
day of
him.
her departure.
Whatever you say. The point is, you need to learn to rely on me for these types of things in the future. For now, I got this. And if I ever need help with something you know how to help with, then maybe you can do the same for me.
Sylvain. Very well. When that time comes, I promise to help you as best I can. A Knight of Fargus never goes back on his word. Isn't that right? You're a good man, Sylvain. I'm sorry to do this to you. Best of luck.
Please, Your
why
Highness.
do you think I'm starting the
I've
finale
spent
of
years
the Blue
honing my
Lions one
skills
reading,
for just this
reading a
situation.
Dimitri X male Violet
Watch and learn.
fanfic. Keep up! See? Shower them with affection. Works every time. While we're waiting for her to get the courage to come out of her room, we're gonna do this.
Whoa, what happened? The pan's smoking.
Mercedes, what's going on? My eyes. I can barely breathe.
Oh, Ash, I'm so glad you're here. My cooking's not going very well at all.
What did you put in there?
I used some of this spice, that seasoning, and the herbs on the top shelf. Then I started frying it in oil.
That explains it. We use that herb for smoke bombs. Just turn the heat off and cover the pan.
people in the dining hall don't look so good.
Sorry, everybody. Could we clear out the dining hall for a few minutes, please? Well, some folks were a little annoyed, but at least we got the place cleared out. It's a good thing no one mistook all that smoke for an attack. That could have been a disaster.
I'm so sorry. I always mess everything up.
No, it's my fault. I should have taught you which herbs to avoid. Don't blame yourself.
I just need to figure out how to do it right for next time.
Next time? You still want to try again, even after all that?
Of course! If I didn't, that would just be a waste of everything you taught me.
I guess that's true.
If you quit every time you made a mistake, then you'd never learn anything, right?
That's a great point.
Ah, maybe my mistake was frying the herb in oil. If I had boiled it instead, then there wouldn't be smoke. What do you think, Ash?
Boiling, huh? Yeah, that'd be fine.
Great! I'm gonna get this right next time for sure.
Okay, now that you know the technique, go ahead and solve this problem.
Ah, I've got it. Finally.
See? Isn't it fun to learn?
Absolutely. You're great at this, you know. You really seem to have all the answers. I wish I could study and just soak up knowledge like you. How did you get so good at this?
Well, studying was something of a necessity for me.
What do you mean?
My father was one of the king's knights. One day, he never returned home. He just left without ever saying a word to me or my mother.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Losing a father so suddenly? I completely understand.
After he left, I thought a lot about where he might have gone. My father was a devout believer, so I was certain he must have come here, to Garreg Mach.
Here? Really?
To gain acceptance into the academy. I needed to come here so I could search for my father. The problem was that I needed money to get in. Lots of it. And I didn't have any at all. So I entered the School of Sorcery and Ferdiad first, hoping I could somehow find a path here.
We don't go there, Dark.
I
We
studied
don't
tirelessly
go there.
until I finally earned myself a recommendation.
Oh, wow. So for you, studying has been like a way to meet your destiny.
Destiny, huh? Well, yes, but it's a bit embarrassing when you put it like that. Now I have other reasons for wanting to keep trying hard. I want to protect all of my friends and allies here. I'm studying hard so I can be as useful as possible to everyone I hold dear.
You've worked so hard. I really respect that. I'm going to follow your example.
Okay, stream seems to be stuttering a bit, so I'm just gonna give Matt, why are you playing Crash Team Racing? You're supposed to be watching the stream, goddammit. Anyway, moving on. It seems like everything's fine now, I would hope. Is the stream running fine for all you guys, or is it, like, buffering? Because the stream just decided to die there for a second. I mean, my CPU is fine. It was running perfectly well. Okay, we're back. Okay, yeah, it's good now. It just went really weird during that support conversation. It just started to get worse and worse. So, let's have this support conversation to end off the lot, and hopefully, OBS, you stop being a prick to me.
Ingrid?
What's the matter, Annette? You look upset.
I'm just so sorry. I had no idea.
I'm not sure I follow. Take a breath. What's going on?
Well, I was really curious about why you're not interested in things like makeup. So I asked some of our friends about it, and...
Oh, I see. I imagine they mentioned that my family was fairly poor, and they probably also mentioned that I lost my fiancé. Correct?
They did. I'm so sorry. It was thoughtless of me to try pushing those things on you.
It's perfectly fine, Annette. It's true, my family struggled financially. It wasn't easy growing up, but it taught me values I wouldn't have learned otherwise. And we weren't so poor that I consider myself deprived. I'm sure my family would have bought me makeup if I had wanted it, but it never mattered enough to me. Not then, and not now.
Oh, so you just never sought that stuff out?
Never. While I acknowledge it can be fun, fussing over my outward appearance isn't an instinct of mine. When I was younger, I'd usually be found covered in dirt, bugs in my hair, and a big smile on my face. Things haven't changed too much since. Then, when my fiancé passed on, my priorities shifted even further. It reminded me of what's most important in life. Beyond that, it's hard to think of myself changing without him around to see it, even if it's something trivial like how I present myself. But talking to you has helped me realize it's okay to loosen up and enjoy those things if I want. So, thank you.
Me? Oh, I didn't do anything at all. Except pester.
More importantly, do you notice anything different about me today?
Yes. It's very subtle, but I could tell right away that you were using that makeup I gave you.
You could? Oh, that makes me happy. I was trying to apply it just how you showed me.
You did great, and it really suits you.
I think there's a lot I can learn from you, Annette. You've helped me embrace a lighter side of life I quite like.
It's my pleasure. Ooh, this is so great. Want to go shopping to celebrate?
Shopping? But what would we buy? That sounds so overwhelming.
There's a dress I've been eyeing for a while now. I'm certain it will complement your pretty eyes. Just leave it to me, Ingrid. I'll make you the most fabulous knight this world has ever seen.
Well, that does sound fun. I look forward to it.
Yo, can someone tell me who Ingrid's voice actress has voiced before? Because during that conversation, she sounded so familiar to me, and I can't put my finger on it. I know I've heard her somewhere before. Yeah, that's definitely what Ingrid is. It's like Mercedes and Annette would be like shrieking in the corner, and then Ingrid would be the one who actually scoops it up and then gets it out of there safely. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna remember just from the name. I need like who she's actually voiced.
Maybe.
I've heard the name before, definitely. Just can't remember who she voiced
I'm
before.
going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month, I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Remire village soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
It feels like so
you got a
long
problem
ago
with that?
that you two came here.
Just wanted to turn the game up on my end. Turn it down a tiny bit. Sorry, I'm messing with volume settings over here. Alright, cool. No, I haven't played those games. It wouldn't be that. I'll look it up whenever we're talking to someone. just heard that voice somewhere before and I can't remember where. No, not the dog, the boy
I'm
beside
worried
the
about
dog.
Remire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal. Then what could it be?
Alright, while I'm walking, let's look her up. Okay, let's not do that. Well, we need to talk to Gatekeeper for the best boy in this game.
Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
Okay, alright, just give me our side quest for the week so we can move on.
Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coins?
Yes, Nanako, yes,
I'd
I am.
love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. For money. You understand.
Oh, she's only done 4 things? Okay, I have no clue where I recognized her then. Oh, okay, anyway. New
Hey,
quest.
how about a favor?
Bundle of dry hemp. Well, that's something. It's not something you'd expect to see every day.
Hey!
You want to see Anna and Tom Nook together? That is a...
What?
That's a match made in hell.
You know, Professor, the tournament fish and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
Okay,
I have a request.
Okay, we'll go back and do lost items after we explore and accept all the quests and do them. Oh, it's this quest.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Wow.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
Want? No, we need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now, I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
Don't worry, Dark. I intend to give it to Dimitri.
Hey you, do me a favor. Hey you, do me a favor. Of the... If I take care...
As you were... That... Want?
Hey now.
I have a favor to ask.
Professor. Let me
What
consider.
the...
Professor, there are nights the underlying. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this? In that case.
Professor, what have you got there? That's... My goodness, that is just what I've been looking for.
Really? You've been
I
looking
can
for
offer
this?
nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me.
I mean, I guess if I got to.
I am in your debt, Professor.
Also, while we're
Professor, I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered
concerns
if
me.
you
Should I
might
be
desire
calling
my
to
help.
like knights on you?
Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest.
I love being a model.
Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke, Professor. I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
Professor, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I would deeply appreciate it if you would promise to keep my association with Edelgard to yourself. It is a complicated history, what she and I share.
Yeah, I noticed you're the Prince of the Kingdom and the Empress of the Empire are related by marriage. That's not something you just go and talk about.
Lost. 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 Lost.
Okay, I'm just gonna try all of them because sometimes it's kind
Lost.
of okay. No, it is.
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor.
Good.
I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now.
Seriously, how old are you?
Despite how young I may appear to you, I'm quite mature. You may be surprised, you know.
You know, Flane's age has literally been the most concerning thing in this game. Like, here's the thing. You can talk about the Death Knight, you can talk about the Flame Emperor, but Flane's age has been the most concerning thing in this game, and that's without question. I'm pretty sure chat can agree with me here. By chat, I mean the two people who are going to talk there. Actually, no, the two other people that aren't me in chat. Let's go accept these next two side quests. Oh, whoops! Did not mean to run into a wall. That's what I get for looking at chat.
Right.
Yeah, I know what the Magatees are. Yeah, Flame is pretty much the equivalent. They look like they're 7, yet they're actually thousands of years old. It's Edelgard. Okay, Edelgard, I tried. Okay, I tried to be nice to you. Okay, this one's Rhea. I can't screw this one up. Yeah, figured. You're Marine, so what would you like? Great. Forget all the death in this game. Flame is more. Yeah, Flame is really the most concerning character in this game. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say that. Okay, well, one of the side quests isn't here. One is here. They're over in this room over here. Let me take a wild guess and say it's Sedif, because he never leaves this room. Oh, would you look at that? It's
What is it?
Sedif.
I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have something to ask of you.
Okay, cool. Next. Fruit preserves, thank you. So they seem to be directly across from there. So if I go over here, down here, oh, there it is.
I could use your help.
Fine, I'll figure out who you're crushing on. Oh, please don't tell me this letters for who I think it is. Yeah, he would as well.
Professor,
He's just like, if you marry my sister, you are marrying
wish
me.
you could return to your life as a mercenary? Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garrigmach, to Remire village. It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
Okay, let's see. Oh, come on!
I appreciate this.
Really, kid? You have a crush on Rhea, of all people? Like, you're actually crushing on Rhea? My lord. Oh my Sophist, what the hell? Really, dude, you're crushing on Rhea, of all people? Okay, where is this? Where's this horn dog? I need to slap some sense into him. If I go... Yeah, he was down here. And then to the left. Really, dude? Really?
Impressive. Thanks.
The shield would be useless. I meant useful. I'm pretty sure we already got C support, actually. I can double check, but I'm pretty sure we got it. Oh no, we don't actually have C support. Oh, that's... Oh no, that's on my own playthrough I was going to do before I decided to just drop that and just do the streaming. Yeah, I got that on my personal playthrough. I'll go get a C with her in a minute. I wouldn't be able to tell, Matt. Okay, I could have sworn I could see the support symbol for... Oh, it's not for here, it's for down here. Yeah, that's pretty much just what you do if you want to get with someone. You just spam T. And I'm pretty sure the girls will agree easier than the guys at tea time. So it shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I'm going the opposite way. Or over this way.
Hey. Okay.
Oh my god, let me pass, woman, jeez. Horn dog student, jeez, no, I don't want you to get in my way either. Finally, okay, we can do this and just get her in our class already.
Great weather today. Perfect for shutting yourself inside, don't you think?
I'd beg to differ.
Oh, you go right ahead. I'll be right here. The better the weather, the less crowded it is in here. I can't pass up having all the space to myself. I love feeling like I'm all alone in the world. Oh, that. Well, I guess I can tell you, Professor. My father's obsessed with money. He's only ever seen me as bait for a rich husband. To train me to be a good wife, he'd do things like tie me to a chair. I tried hard to do as he asked. Honestly, I did. But before I knew it, I just couldn't bring myself to leave my room anymore.
Hello, Child Protective Services.
I just had this overwhelming feeling of fear all the time. No matter how hard I tried, my father never thought I was good enough.
Do you want to know the
After
best
that,
part
it was
about
just
this, Dark?
constant
This was
scolding.
censored.
He
It was
couldn't
even
say
worse
two
in the
words to me
Japanese
without
version.
mentioning how useless I was. An unmarriageable girl. My life was isolated, to say the least. I wasn't allowed to play with other kids, let alone make friends. Soon, I stopped wanting that. I was happiest alone, but but even that made him mad. And when he tried to drag me outside, I kicked and screamed so much, I seriously hurt myself. He's calmed down a bit in recent years. His constant torment was replaced with complete indifference. He mostly acts like I don't exist now. If you can believe it, I was basically kidnapped. My mother
Literally just finished talking about how you were tied to a chair. I'm really not surprised by this.
What was going on? I was already here.
Why are so many people going
I
online?
was sure I was going to die. But here I am. Look at me. Still breathing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you down talking like that about my past. Just forget everything I told you. There's no point in talking about myself anyway. Idiot! Oh, this is why everyone hates you, Bernie!
Never said I hate you.
What? No, it's not.
We both know what it is. Don't even lie to yourself.
Professor, how can you be so kind to me? I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. Please don't look at me.
So is this the opposite of what a dominatrix is? I think my eyes are learning surf. Or waterfall. Yeah, one or the other. Would that make you a water type Pokemon, Dark? I hit my Joy-Con against the table by accident. That was not smart. Oh, whatever. It still seems like a... Yeah, Joy-Con still works fine, so we're good. Okay, where are we going next? This way. Yeah, okay, cool. Guess me and Dark would both be water types then, because water is my favorite Pokemon type. One second, everyone.
Professor? Do you have time for a request? Do you have time for a request?
Okay, chat, I will be right back. Please talk amongst yourselves. I'm back. My mom was literally giving me food. That's it. Water and psychic. Yeah, that's a pretty good type matchup actually. Say water is definitely my favorite. I don't know, either water and fairy or water and ice. That's what I'd be.
I get it.
Professor.
Hey. That's so.
Hello.
Let me through, both of you. Jeez.
What?
Fine, what are you two going on about again?
Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time. Something I was just...
You better back off the edgy girl, Red. Well, I just felt, oh, that just made me feel bad at myself. Hubert and Ketu would make great partners. They actually would. Here's the thing, you're not wrong. That's the scary part of it.
Hey there.
Who voices Hubert again, by the way? So I know he does someone in this game. I'm pretty sure of it anyway. Oh, you're next
Hey,
in the...
please, could you let me have that? Fantastic! Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
Okay, while we're here...
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold. Hi. Sorry, I'm trying.
Okay. That's fair. We have B, so it's only a matter of time till she begs us to join.
Hello.
Hey there.
Don't you say hello to me sexually like that. Yeah, I know who voices Akechi, but is that the same guy who voices Hubert? Because if it is, it makes total sense and I can totally see it.
Well done. You have my thanks.
But I know he does Akechi and I know he does Prompto, which is surprising to me. Oh, he does voice Hubert. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. Yeah, I could hear it as soon as you mentioned that Akechi and Hubert would get along well. I started to hear it. Who do you think would hate Joker more though, Akechi or Hubert?
Okay.
Also, another question: who would Does Hubert have the hots for Edelgard, or is he just a good guard dog?
Really?
Hey, Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh, hey, it worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it? Thanks, Professor. This is great.
Every game has to have that kind of side quest. Oh, really? That's really interesting. Catherine and Kasumi? That's really weird. I assume you mean... Oh, Edelgard and Hubert, I'm pretty sure you mean. Yeah, no, I haven't played any of the Golden Deer or Black Eagles. I just assumed they'd get along well. I'm just trying to be funny YouTube guy. I'm failing at it, but I'm trying is all that matters. As long as I'm trying, well, then I can be excused for everything. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hello, Professor. What's that you've got there?
You mean the
Would
same
you
thing
mind
literally
trading
everyone
it with
wants?
me for this?
I mean, I'm gonna play it
Thank you so
eventually.
much. I'll be sure to take great care of it.
It's just that Black Eagles will be after Blue Lions and Golden Deer. If you hear me chewing stuff, it's because I have food with me. Actually, I don't know. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Who's next on my list of people to visit? So we're in the dormitory.
If it's not too much of a bother, would you trade it for this? Thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
Next. Library. I'm so glad there's no penalty to fast travel, because like
traded for this?
there's
Excellent
games like
doing business
Danganronpa
with
2
you, Professor.
which have fast travel, but it kind of it doesn't punish you for doing it, but it makes it harder for you if you do fast travel. Because the way Danganronpa 2 works is that there's an EXP system in place, and that game you can equip skills to make the fast trials easier. And the SP is your level cap, is your like level count. So every step you take is 1 EXP. So if you're fast traveling from place to place, you're not getting as much EXP, making it harder for you. but some places are so far apart from each other that it just feels like a bit of a time
You
waste.
brought it, Professor? Hand it over and I'll make it worth your while.
How? You can't even afford your own drinks. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me? I asked first. Why don't we let the professor decide?
Seems the professor likes you better than me.
Sorry, just in
Thanks.
case.
Here's your prize. Maybe I'll let you borrow it later, Shamir.
We all know she's not going to.
I knew I could count on you.
Okay, there's no way we're gonna win that tournament, so let's do lost items. Okay, the Saints revealed history buff. That has to be like Gilbert or Hahnemann. Luckily, both of which are in the same place.
Professor.
Rhea and Makoto also share the same voice. Yeah, I knew her. I knew Makoto's voice actress from Danganronpa
There are
Ultra
more
Despair
village
Girls.
knights of
She
the
played the main
underlying-
character in that game, so I recognize her voice easily. I didn't know she did Rhea though. Same voice actor as Yusuke is also the voice actor of Chrom. Oh yeah, Matthew Mercer. Yeah, I know. I can recognize Matthew Mercer a mile away. Yeah, no, I knew Matthew Mercer did Ryoma and I know he did Ryoma and Chrom.
No, that...
Okay, let's just go and check with you.
I thought if only... I'm not...
There are more
Okay, well, it
knights
was neither of them.
underlying-
Well, then who is a history buff? Probably one of the students I
No.
don't have.
No, no, that... no,
I know one of these is
No.
yours.
no, no,
Don't hide it from me, old man.
no,
I know one of these
No.
is yours.
no, 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 that is... No, no,
Fine. Don't tell me the truth.
if only... I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
These things, okay, please, I just want to off my hands.
I'm not... I'm not... I'm
Fine. Okay, let's actually figure out. Let's try and actually figure out who it belongs to. Okay, have fun eating, Dark. Okay, let's actually try and figure out who needs to go to. History buff. See, here's the problem. If it's not someone in the Blue Lions, I don't know who it is. That's the main problem with me. No, it's not gonna be me. Someone who likes history. Okay, yeah, I've got no idea who it is. I'm gonna just... Here, I'm an idiot. I have my computer in front of me because I need to stream this game. I can just open a new tab and just look up who it is. Okay. Fire emblem. Tree house is lost item guide. This really isn't considered cheating because it's just saving me time from going around to every person and just saying, is this yours? Is this yours? Is this yours? And they're like, no, 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 over and over and over again. And it's just gonna get annoying and repetitive fast. So I just want to save you guys that torment. Okay, great, and I've got a tab open that should tell me all the lost items. So the Saints revealed, that's a T, and these are arranged alphabetically, so it should be easy to find. Lindharp. I did not think he'd be a history buff. I thought he'd be a sleep buff. Get it? Because he sleeps. Oh, that's why he's a history buff, and history's boring, so it puts him to sleep. It makes so much sense.
My life.
I'm kidding. I actually studied history in school, like as an elective.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, what's next? Needle and Tread. I can already tell that's gonna be Mercedes. Oh, Bernadetta. Okay. I'll take it. Could have sworn it was gonna be Mercedes.
What is it?
I'm sure to give your thing back to you. Black Iron Spur. Okay, well then, Felix. I should have figured that. Where is he? I haven't actually seen him around. Where is he? No, I saw the wrong purple-haired person. Oh, oh yeah, we did meet him. Yeah. I knew we talked to him at some point today.
Professor.
He's up here. Right over there.
Hello. You know, why...
Oh. That's mine. Think.
Okay, next bundle of dry hemp. That is, Remire. Oh, we were just with her.
Of the four.
You can't.
If I take.
As you were saying.
Thanks.
Well-used hatchet. It's W way down on the list. Cyril. Okay, there he is. Da 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 da.
The knights. Then again.
Lost items. Well-used hatchet. Cool. Agricultural survey. Literally on the opposite side of the list. Ferdinand. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, it is just me going from person to person, just trying to give people back their belongings. So feel free to talk to me in chat and ask me questions or anything really to just pass the time while I'm doing this. I really don't have anything better to do. Instead of just saying, here's your shit, don't lose it again. Still life picture. That is... oh, that's also Bernadetta. I have two of her stuff.
What is it? I've been looking for this. Thank you.
Okay, small tanned hide. Oh, Petra. She's upstairs, I believe. I was wrong. Oh, she's in the cathedral.
This in a place alike to this place? You can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times... I had... This is in a place... At times
Okay, next time on the list, crumpled love letter. That belongs... I'm gonna take a guess and say Sylvain. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, we saw him today somewhere. Where is he? Oh, he's in. Oh, he's over. Second floor. down here. Take this path.
Well...
I wonder how it even hit the person who, after that, she must be pretty... Oh, that's mine! Oh.
Okay, great. Next, fruit preserves that belongs to Mercedes. Oh, we did end up giving something back to her in the end. She's over in the cathedral. I love this food I'm eating. So good.
Hello.
Actually, yeah, Dark, what are you eating? I'm curious.
Oh, please. Oh, this is mine.
Jousting Almanac. I don't even know how to say that. Says Vargas, someone who looks up to knights. I'm gonna go Ash. Oh no, Ingrid. You can understand why I thought it would be Ash. Ash is down by the fishing pond. Oh, interesting. I don't actually like Nutella that much, surprisingly. Which is weird, because my brother loves it. Yeah, I don't like it though.
I'm worried about Remire.
Shit, I said it was Ingrid and I still went to Ash anyway. Just got Ash on my brain. Where's Ingrid? She is... I actually forgot. Oh no, she's actually by Felix. Yeah.
You know, why...
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, next is, retreat these on etiquette. Lorenz, okay. We saw him on the map a few times, so I'm pretty sure he's in the cathedral. Yep. Okay, where the hell is this flamboyant boy? Oh, he's on the bridge. Why do I feel like the gates stay closed until this area fully loads?
How are you?
Sometimes it takes 5 seconds for it to
If
open,
so,
and
I would
sometimes
urge you
it
not
takes
to push
literally
yourself
like
too
3
hard.
minutes.
Take some rest.
One time I was literally playing this
Just
game, and I turned around to go back, and while I was leaving, that's when the gate actually opened to let me into the cathedral. Crude arrowheads. Okay, that's gonna be... I just need to scroll down on the list a bit. Leonie. She is... Where the hell is she? She's over here. Yeah, she's talking to Gerald. That's all Leonie ever does. You know, he's my dad, right? You can back off a little bit.
Captain Gerald just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation
Feel like we're being
there
replaced.
is worrying, yes.
Will you not?
I hope...
I feel like soon if I don't step in soon enough, he's gonna be introducing her as his daughter. I don't like that. Old map of whatever. Flame. She's over by the classrooms.
It reminds me.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Next is a foreign gold coin. I'm gonna take a guess and say Petra. No Alois for some reason. Great. Next is. Yeah, actually, I don't know what's on my list. Letter to Rhea. That's Catherine. She will provide these singles.
You can't.
If I take.
As you were saying.
Oh.
Okay, last one. How to bake sweets. I'm gonna go and say Annette. I could be completely wrong on this though. No, Mercedes. She was my next guest, though. She was my next guest. Oh, I have 2 people to talk to afterwards. Okay, Mercedes, you're over. Right, that part.
Oh, please. Oh, this is...
Can't believe it. Twice while we were doing this, we had to go back to the same person we had just gone to see. Okay, now let's go do those support conversations that showed up. These people are being pushy and demanding our time for some reason.
Okay.
Go over here.
Professor.
Oh god, no. Fine.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit?
I appreciate the offer, but I literally want it from anyone else.
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all. Cut from the same cloth.
Don't ever say that again.
I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no
What?
trouble getting along. Huh? Did I not mention that? How thoughtless. What an embarrassing gaffe. My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh? No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him? Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him. Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you.
I still
If you're
don't.
ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can. Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
I read that last line is, if I can take your place, please let me know. And I was just like, I was about to fly off the handle at him. Okay, who's the other person who wanted my attention?
teacher.
Oh, I'm actually very happy with this. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Hello, Professor. May I speak with you? I was just wondering, what do you think of Edelgard? You seem to hold her in high esteem. She is certainly talented. No doubt about that. But I wonder, what is your opinion of me? I am quite talented too, am I not? Be honest. Do not hold back. Pretend that I am just a regular person, not the scion of a noble house. Evenly matched? Me? With her? I was just being modest before. Honestly, I have always prided myself on being superior to Edelgard. But evidently that is not your perspective. I suppose there is only one thing to do. I must demonstrate my excellence. Precisely. You cannot stop me. I will prove that you have drastically underestimated me. You think I could ignore such a slight upon my honor? Not likely. Come, Professor. We will begin with battle. Edelgard's skills in combat are no match for mine.
This should be
good.
good.
I heard that just the other day, she defeated a demonic beast without assistance.
Are you planning to do the same?
Anything Edelgard can do, I can do better.
Anything
and
you
in
can
half
do,
the
I
time.
can do better.
Professor,
I can do anything
you can be
better
my
than
eyewitness
you.
and timekeeper. Here we go.
Please be like a cat or something. Oh.
Two at once. That's, well, it will be fine. I can't do it.
Oh my god, he does. Oh my god, Ferdinand is Maruki?
It seems you have saved my life. Thank
It's
you,
amazing.
Professor.
But no, Ferdinand is literally just the personification of the song, anything you can do, I can do better. Like, he really is. Okay, great, let's spend the rest of the day just doing whatever we want with this. Let's go get some people's faith up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like half the cast is, I think like half the cast are experienced voice actors, and then the other half is are newbies, from what I heard.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
This is not good.
And of course, the other half of the song is just like, no, you can't. And she's just genuinely warning him, but he doesn't. He can't do it. He just continues on with the song. Should not have done that well. Now that I actually think about that. Next, we all know Edelgard is better than him. We all know Edelgard is, yeah.
Professor.
What else can we do? Oh, right, we wanted to take Rhea to T, so we can get a C support with her. It's just C support I need to get her to, right, Dark?
Well, it was happen. I am grateful.
I wonder what tea she'd like.
I'm pleased to have been invited. I am grateful. Yes. I see. Of course. I see. Yes, I see. I sense great.
Okay, will do.
I see.
I am a genius.
Oh, I adore this. Of course. Oh, How quickly this delightful time has passed.
Okay, that has to be worth a C. Yep, that did it.
Welcome, Professor. This is the first time I have welcomed you here, is it not? There is no need to be nervous. Please, come closer. When you speak with me here in this room, you are not speaking with the Archbishop, but with Rhea. It's just me. Such a sweet child. My apologies. I should not be treating you like a child. As Gerald's kin, somehow you don't seem at all a stranger to me. Speaking of Gerald, may I ask if he ever spoke of me to you? Is that so? Unfortunately, I am unable to believe that such words fell from Gerald's lips. I want you to know that you are free to speak candidly. There is no need to spare me from the truth, however harsh it may be. Since you are here, shall I tell you about the Gerald that I knew? By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time at the monastery, have you? When I first met Gerald, he was quite young. Why, he could not even grow a full beard at that point. On one fateful occasion, the band of mercenaries he belonged to fought alongside the Knights of Seros. I was traveling with the Knights at the time, and Gerald jumped in front of an attack meant for me. He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death. I tended to his wounds in a desperate attempt to save his life. Thankfully, my efforts were not in vain. Gerald managed to escape a seemingly certain death. I made arrangements for him to receive further care at Garrick Mach. The moment he was deemed fully recovered, I invited him to join the Knights. Well, it is not a story I have often repeated. Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also, never mind. It is nothing. I simply wanted to say that I trust you. By coming to visit with me today, you have... well, suffice it to say that my day is brighter than it otherwise would have been. I thank you for that.
Alright, there we go. And, wait, I still have to... oh, with Manuela. Okay. I guess I'll wait for her to show up on the map. And she's already there. Oh, she's already here. Okay. We're getting a ton of support today. Like, jeez. This is just character development hell.
Right.
Jeez, so many supports.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
Manuela, are you hungover?
Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you? Just a moment. Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping. Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear? Oh, what is my dressing robe belt caught on?
I can come back
can't
later.
tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do.
You okay in there?
I'm fine. Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want?
That took a while.
Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know. No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind.
Sounded
What
like
did
you had
you
an
want,
amazing night
anyway?
from the way you're talking about things.
You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say?
He said something about, I was going to say the exact same thing.
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Good night. It's like 3 in the morning. Alright, and that, my friends, is why you never seek for love. It never ends well. Alright, what thing should we do before we decide to call it for exploring? One last thing, what should we do? I prefer... No. Oh, C+.
Yes.
Okay, well, does anyone need, like, motivation in my party? How do I even see their motivation? Oh yeah, it's gonna be in goals. Dimitri needs motivation. Let's see if I can let's see if he can let me brighten his day.
Professor.
Dimitri, would you like to
I'm
go on
sorry,
a date with
it
me?
is Let's see.
That's depressing. Okay, who's next? Okay, and that it is. Where is she again? Oh, she's over here. She's in the classroom. Oh, okay, I already know who this one belongs to. I'll go deliver after we hang out. Where is she? Oh, there she is. What are you doing over here in the corner?
And now
Oh, lost items, not gifts.
thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. It's so good. Okay. Huh?
Books you've read? Oh yeah, books. She likes reading. Yes. You like fashion, don't you? Yeah, you do.
I remember. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks for the treat. It was so yummy.
Yeah, they definitely got the right person to doing that. They got the voice of Maya from Ace Attorney, which was definitely a good call. So yeah, we're kind of done with. Oh no, I wanted to go give the poster back. It belongs to Dorothea. It's obvious if you pay any bit of attention to what Dorothea told you throughout the game. Where is she? Where do we see her? Okay, we just take a left from here.
Okay.
Congratulations. I How did you...
And I just want to make sure. So I realized I never actually,
What is it? Yeah.
just to make sure. Okay, now we're done. Free time is finished. Okay, instruct manually. It's weird seeing Katrin in a classroom. Okay, let's get Ash's writing up to a D+.
I've...
No, put the rest in his bow. Next, Felix, we can get brawling up to a C+.
This could... Quite a... Well...
Next, we do magic. Sylvain, we can get that magic up to a D+.
I'm really...
Let's work on lances. It is the lowest of the ones of the weapons you can use.
Wow.
Next, the newbies. Okay, firstly, Manuela, you need to learn some. You need to learn some black magic, like right now.
What? Let's...
There we go. Same with Hanuman and Faith.
Just no matter.
Ah, we were so close. Okay, and that's all we can instruct for now. Group tasks. We do, and Casper could possibly make a good heavy unit. I don't know what I want to do with Casper right now. I just know he's a good unit to have. Also, he's cute. That's another reason. Okay, Brawl and Authority. Sword and Bow. Axe and Bow. Axe and Bow. No, Lance and Bow. Sword and Reason. Sword and Reason. Axe and Authority. No, go Sword and Authority. Casper, you're the strength. Okay, Authority definitely, and I am not sure what to put on, what to train you in. Let's just go with let's go with Sword and see how it goes. Flame, yeah. Just keep you on Sword and Reason, Hanuman. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go Bow and Faith. Manuela, Reason and Authority, Catherine, Max, and Authority. Authority and Max, because you're close to leveling that up. Okay, and go.
Professor?
Fine, update goals. Speaking of Sylvain,
Oh, Professor. I didn't realize you were there. If we keep running into each other like this, people will start to talk. They'll say, Sylvain and the Professor are on the prowl. Ah, forget it. What do you need? I fell for that girl recently, but I just wanted to have some fun and leave it at that. So, I told her we should break it off. I guess she was feeling a little more serious than I was. She started crying, and everything got a bit complicated. Come on, Professor. Playing around with girls is the most fun a guy can have. Besides, I don't care what you think of me. I don't intend to change how I live my life. I'm a good-for-nothing, if you haven't noticed. But I'm still a noble with a crest. That's all anyone cares about. It's best to avoid getting too serious with fools like that. It only leads to trouble. I'm gonna be forced into an arranged marriage with some random noble woman anyway. By the way, Professor, you didn't know you had a crest, did you? I see. I suppose a mercenary wouldn't be concerned with such things. Most children who are born to noble families are tested upon birth to see if they bear one. Even descendants of the 10 elites, like myself, can't be legitimate heirs without a crest. That means as children, we're only accepted if we're born with one. The heads of most noble houses keep having kids until they get one with a crest. Those children then grow up to be heads of their houses, and the vicious cycle continues. Do you get it now? To all these commoner girls, I'm just a trophy, or rather, a stud horse. See? I knew you'd get it. These girls don't love me. They love the potential rewards of loving me. If I marry a girl, and she gives birth to a child with a crest, that kid might become the next head of House Gautier. But nowadays, with the bloodlines getting weaker, there are a lot of kids like my brother, born with no hope. For ages now, those of us with crests have been envied and desired, but never for who we are. I understand the value of my blood. Believe me, I hate how much I understand it. I know better than to dream of being free from this burden. I'm used to it by now. I used to think I didn't have the right to live freely. That's right. You know what? I'm a bit jealous. The whole time you were growing up, you never knew you had a crest. You were free. Nobody pretended to like you. I kind of hate you for that. You were a spoiled brat who should pay for that crest. Maybe I'll collect the debt. Gotcha! Wow, you should have seen the look on your face just then. Don't mind me, Professor. After all, ladies love a dark and brooding noble.
As soon as I come back, we have to go talk to Hahnemann now.
Ah, Professor. Always a pleasure to see you.
Normally I mute myself, but
might you have a moment to chat?
I feel like people would want me to react to this one. Also, what do you want with me?
Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well,
what?
that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff.
I heard
Indeed,
you the first time.
The further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past.
You looked into my
What
background?
was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage?
Even I don't know that stuff.
I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit.
Do I need to call the Knights on you, Hanuman?
Investigation. No.
Wait, yeah, I asked this earlier.
I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past.
First you said you were looking at the kids in my class, and now you're looking at me.
Of course.
Do we need to have a
also
talk?
contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not?
I don't know this stuff, Hanuman.
It is intriguing, though, yes?
Single
Why
dads
is
don't
your
talk about the woman
age
they
so
hooked up with to give
difficult
birth to
pin
you.
down? For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair, warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon. They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts. So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
Hanuman scares me, guys. Like, I legitimately worry when I'm around
Let's go. Yeah, no problem. We're on a roll.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
This isn't so hard.
Age is but a number.
I always was a quick study.
I get it.
Wait, we have certifications, dude. Go to the marketplace and buy advanced seals. Convoy, advanced seals. Go, buy all tree. 1, 2, 3. Right, Dimitri is a hero. Okay, it's much more likely to pass now, so let's try it. And failure.
Work.
Okay, we're definitely making to do a Fortress Knight. And he passed! Ba-ba-da!
I passed.
Okay, next, Felix. Not actually sure on Felix next. I know Ash though. Ash I'm gonna make an assassin. And he made it!
Oh, what a relief!
Wait, Bow Knight isn't here, right? Okay, no. Bow Knight's a master class, right? Yeah, Bow Knight's a master class, okay. Cool. Sylvain, yeah, we tried to do last time. Okay, let's go for... trying to think of what should we make Felix. Anyway, let's try Hero Sylvain. Or should I just wait for Paladin? Yeah, but he's so far away from hitting Paladin. Okay, we're gonna go for a hero, and if he fails, we're just gonna go back to Paladin. Yep, and he failed.
Oh, come on! I missed one, didn't I?
Alright, oh well. Anyways, continuing on. Let's go do some fights. Okay, we'll do one quest mission, then we'll do one power log. And then that'll bring us to the story chapter. I love this thing. Okay, units. Pick you off. There we go. Now who are we actually putting in? Oh, you're all really under levels. Okay, we'll take out the highest levels then. Apart from me, obviously. Okay, well, if you're level 20, you're out. Okay, you're all level 19, so you can stay. Okay, and we can bring 4 more along. We're level 19, right? Yep. Okay, cool. Let us begin.
Here we go. Let's take them out.
To work.
Aye, aye.
Put me in there. No one makes it past me.
Jeez, you are really buff.
I'll crush them all.
Stay focused.
Here
I think
goes.
it's just me watching now.
Let us away.
Matt, I got a notification that Matt started streaming and Dark's gone. It says one person's watching, so that has to be me. Oh well, I can do this on my own.
Boring.
I hope. Okay, who has more magic? Okay, definitely Manuela needs to level up some more.
Worthy of applause.
I live for the applause, applause, applause. I live for the applause, applause, live for the applause, applause, live for the way that you cheer and you scream for me.
Many thanks.
Can't afford to lose.
What a jump.
Pretty sure, yeah, Mercedes is psychic.
Thanks for helping.
Is it psychic or physic? So I never knew. Physic, okay. I've been wait, I guess it could be psychic as well. I've never been able to tell if it was physic or pronounced physic or psychic. Let's give you... Here, you can have my bronze items, Casper. Here, I'll take that billion off your hands. Let's see, Steel Axe and Killer Axe. Thank you very much.
Not my first battle.
I am spent. Why, thank you.
I'm just getting started.
Okay. Guess we have enough heals, Manuela? Oh, I should have had Hanuman do it. Wait, no, Hanuman doesn't have any heals anyway. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I guess I'm still a noob at some parts of this game.
What a thrill.
this to start off. And then rush in with the sword. Poke.
Worthy of applause.
I'm not gonna do the line. I'm not gonna do the song again.
My brother will be pleased.
I could learn a thing or two.
As a teacher, you really shouldn't be admitting that.
Right makes might, right?
Then iron bow.
Let's keep our guard up.
We're so close. Jeez.
Fighting is what I
Catherine
do.
can one-shot stuff. Like, she may be one of the lower levels in our party, but oh my god, she doesn't even need the levels.
Should have studied harder.
A striking display.
I'll send you flying! You see that?
Jeez,
Nice work.
those definitely went into his skull. There's no question about that.
Stay down! I won't hold back.
That's what you get for hitting her. You thought you could get away with hitting a lady? That's graceful. The M for Casper. Okay, this one has a closer deadline, so we're gonna do this one next. Whee!
What was that name again? Oh, this is frustrating me to no end. I simply can't recall. Oh, I have it. Xanadu. That's it. It was not long ago that we were there. And still, I somehow managed to forget. Well, that place brought back some fragments of my memory. I cannot help but wonder why. I feel we must return to find some answers there. Yes, you are right. For as the saying goes, there is no time like the present.
It is most unlike our professor to go wandering alone like that.
Curious, Your Highness.
Yes, I have an uneasy feeling about this. Let's gather the others and find out what is going on.
Yes, it is all coming back to me. This structure. Oh, but it's as though my memories are clouded. The most important pieces are obscured. But I once called this home. I have no doubt. I seem to recall something on the other side of that wall. I cannot see it, but I can still feel it. It is not my imagination. I know this to be true. We are already deep within this valley. Oh, what was that awful sound? This is no time to joke around. Do not pretend you didn't hear. Look, there, at the entrance of the valley, a giant shadow.
If I remember this paralogue, it can be a bitch if you don't know how to do it, from what I remember. Okay, okay, and we'll still go with the lowest levels. Which I think is just all the same characters. Okay, but we need to put a...
Welcome! Is that the one?
Okay, Dimitri,
Come back!
seems to be in this fight. Oh, can I yeah, I have to bring Dimitri. Okay.
Welcome!
Armory.
Come back!
No, no. That's it.
Well-
There's something there. Italian Guild. Hire. Dimitri.
Is that the one?
No, not this one.
Is that the one?
I want to give Mercedes the resident
Is that the one?
Kingdom River and Crow. That should go to the Labor's not here, so.
Is that the one?
Okay.
Come back!
Okay, that should do. And begin.
What is it now?
We must help him.
Well done.
Stay focused.
This is something.
Here goes.
I'll cut through. Time is now.
Ow, that's gotta hurt.
My turn?
Oh, I get hit it from here. Oh, 4 rounds of tree space spell. Go up the iron bow. And a missed. Good job, Padawan.
Put me in there.
Rare that this spell will kill something.
Let us away.
Aye,
Should have brought Ash just for that chest.
aye.
To work.
Beast seems intent on taking a bite out of the meat tree. Which I can't fall for.
Silenced.
Here we go.
Silenced. Eternity.
I'll crush them all.
It seemed...
Who's the enemy commander? Oh, you. Well, first things first, we should escape those burbs. One thing.
Magic.
Jeez, I did not think it would take this long to finish a month of the game. No, I should stay where I'm safe. Which was not where I was going to put myself. No, these birds are just staying. These birds are just staying over there.
It's all fair game.
Take out this one.
It's our chance to prevent... I must stay focused.
There's another one out. Okay, that's one of these beasts out of the way. Is our lowest level healer? You are? I know. No, I was right the first time.
Quite helpful.
Gambits.
I read you like a book.
You then went to 3 XP, that's a level up.
This...
We heal 1 HP and she gets a ton of the XP that gives her a level up. Yeah. Oh, there's guys out in the west as well. Oh. Okay, I didn't think we'd go that far. Catherine over here.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, you can kill it with the iron bow. Okay, let's go. Well, that makes me feel better about myself.
Sleep in the dirt.
We're getting all the kinds of level ups today.
I could learn a thing or two.
Okay, let's
Think this'll work?
Gambit you. Ooh, we swap places. Okay, that's actually super helpful. Okay, well now Catherine can take this guy. Well, I was gonna say guy, but it's a bird, so it doesn't really have like a. I mean, birds do have genders, but I mean, does this one really have one assigned to it? And I mean, who are we to decide that if it doesn't? Yes, I am definitely taking this out of proportion because I need something to talk about because I have commentary because my chat's not talking to me. I guess we'll just hit it with something and see what works. Make sure we hit that. And if we bring a net over, then she can
Thank goodness.
set it on fire. That should take care of that. Okay, cool. Rescue. Well, don't rescue because that's a waste of it. Okay, there's the big bad beast that we need to kill. What's your movement like? Okay, it seems like we're all actually pretty safe.
Let's surprise them.
I know you still have a gift of it, or you should. Yes.
Got your back.
Bring in the smarts.
And Casper got a level up, just what he needed. I still have a gambit, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
This thing, that is the best you can hope to offer this poor lost soul. Whatever you need.
It's time.
Hey, level 22.
We must all do our part.
Ah. If we put Hanneman in here, then he can go pew pew. Go pew pew Madood.
I could go another few rounds.
No, you can't really. You are very squishy. That's another health bar. Why can't this thing just die? Okay, Flame, you poke it. Yeah. Also, I pressed A because I didn't know Flame would have dialogue. Okay. Okay, Mercedes, shoot it with your bow. There we go. We did it.
Our work is done. My, things did not go as planned.
Clearly.
Let us return before any more hawks or wolves join us. But what was that demonic beast doing within the Red Canyon?
Okay, that chapter did not go as badly as it normally does.
My, thank you so much.
Professor, I am so glad that you are unharmed. What if something had happened to you?
Your Highness, our instructor is safe. We should return to the
I love my
monastery
two dads
at
to
once.
care for me.
Yes, I suppose you are right. If we stay here much longer, we are sure to be reprimanded.
It is not untrue to assert that our professor led us here for battle experience.
Dedu, you surprise me. And you, Professor. I hope you will tell us what brought you here.
Oh dear, I put us in a bit of danger there. We are most fortunate that those delinquents followed us. You very nearly met your end. What a marvelous professor you must be for all your students to be so concerned.
I'm proud of us.
You seem more confident in your ability to teach.
I mean, it is what I'm
But
actually
that
good at.
makes sense,
It's the
as
whole
you
reason
have
I'm actually
me
here.
to help you out. How disappointing to have dived so deeply into danger, and yet to have nothing to show.
Cool. That's all that's all that's important about that conversation, from what I remember. Okay, we got more defined pulse uses out of it, so I can live with that. Okay, I'm thinking just do like a seminar, and then we can just go straight to the mission and then end off the stream after the level, because we are way over the time I normally go for streams. But I just love Fire Emblem so much. Okay, time to should I instruct automatically? Yeah, let's just instruct automatically.
It seems I've improved.
Cool.
Professor?
That was literally just to save time. Oh yeah, go ahead, Sylvain. I'm okay with you being a great knight. Yeah, let's make Sylvain a great knight. I'm actually pretty okay with that. Yes. Yes, Bernadette, get in here.
Can I join your class?
Yes.
Yes! Thank you so much. This will be so much better.
I don't know why, but I'm just so much more comfortable when you're around.
Okay, yeah.
I like this.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking.
We're on a roll!
So this is how it's done.
As long as it makes me...
It's all instinct now.
I've learned a thing or two from battle.
I don't have any interest in like recruiting her.
Thank you.
Da-da-da-da. Okay, and then we're just gonna do a seminar. Here's the thing, because if I go to the battle screen and just show you guys, we are definitely over leveled for this mission. So we don't really need to do any more battles than we already have. Okay, Remire is definitely tempting. So is Alois, so the person I really want to be there isn't. Violet's also a good choice. Let's do Remire's.
Practice yields results.
It's all coming together.
I've got it.
Age is but a number.
Okay, motivation increased by 50. Great. Okay, it is mission time. Let's do this. I am so ready to kick monkey ass.
Thank you very much.
We've got to go. Now. The situation in Remire village has changed drastically. We don't know much more than that. We're hearing reports that the villagers are killing each other. Some say houses are burning. Regardless, we need to move.
Kill! Kill!
Help! Somebody please help!
What's going on here?
Don't waste your time on me. Saving the villagers is far more important. We haven't a moment to lose.
What can we do amid such confusion?
We'll have to take up arms against the villagers who are rampaging. If we strike carefully, it should be possible to spare their lives.
Oh dear. Isn't there a more peaceful way to deal with this? No matter how long it takes, we'll need to check and rescue them all, one at a time.
Those who have gone mad may be victims themselves. Is it possible to save them?
Well, saving the poor people who aren't crazy is definitely our top priority. Let's get on with it.
Slow down, Annette. It won't do anyone any good if we panic and get injured ourselves.
Isn't that... Your Highness, suspicious figures spotted in the village. They seem to be watching the chaos.
Are they the ones responsible for this madness? If so, it's clear what must be done. Kill them all. Don't let a single one of them escape. Sever their limbs and crush their wicked skulls!
I am grateful.
Thank you very much.
I am grateful.
My thank you so much.
All right. It's gonna be good. We have take off this kind of thing now. Now, who to bring is the question. Okay, well, we'll bring the lowest levels anyway. Sorry, yeah, so we need to take out our highest level characters. So is there anyone below level 9? That would be Bernadetta. So take out a level 20. You are an archer, so let's take out Shamir and put you in. Yeah, Manuela's a healer, so we'll put you in. What heals does she have, though, actually? I can just look at those first. Heal. Is that it? I'm sure it'll be fine. We still have Flame. It's not actually for levels, but I am going to swap out Anna for Ash, so Ash can go get the chests. Alright, let's do this.
There are some suspicious-looking ruffians out there, but our top priority is to rescue the villagers. Got it? I'll rein in the villagers who've turned violent. You focus on rescuing the others.
Oh, I love this chapter music. Carry through heaven. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, I'm turning this up a bit. Oh, I love this music so much.
Stay focused.
Okay, wait. Okay, focus on what we're actually doing.
Kill.
Stay away!
Look at her go.
My turn?
Let's take them out.
Put me in there.
I'll crush them all.
Here goes.
Let us away.
I love seeing characters like Flame just kill with physical attacks.
I'll cut through.
Like magic attacks and her I can understand, but physicals are... I'll take a bit of work.
Give it my all.
Okay, how can Ash get to this chest? Yeah, he needs to go down and around. But I've already got a chest in this chapter. But I know there's more. There has to be more chests. Oh, is that the only chest? Okay. Okay, let's look at it. Oh, we broke the path.
one giving orders to the others. Isn't that Tomas, the librarian?
Tomas? How did I get here? Oh, goddamn kids and your Instagrams and your snapping of chats. I tried to use Tinder and my then told me to come here. I'm just looking for love. I didn't want to be here, but I was. Yeah, it's like the Brandon Rogers grandpa. Just like, I'm not here because I wanna be. I'm here because I'm lost. And then he's in the ocean. He's just like, and they got that free water. I'm a huge Brandon Rogers fan. He's fucking hilarious. If you don't know who he is, you have to go look him up because he is one of the funniest YouTubers I've ever watched.
Not so fast! Oh wait, no, I won't be able to get to it from here. So I need to go. I can't go in. So wait here. Can he pass through here? No, only now flyers. So I need to. Yeah, we need to go the long way from here. Godspeed, Ash. Ah, Professor, I'm standing in fire. Please help me. Yeah.
Thank you.
Take full advantage.
Do that. Yeah, okay, you know what? I was gonna go finish him off, but I really don't think I need to after what I just did to this man. Okay, Bernadette can just finish this guy off. Can't do that on two. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh yeah, it's not gonna kill him, it's gonna bring him down to 1 bill, isn't it? I bet that's what it's gonna do. You out of the way.
Thank you.
All in a day's work, sir. They're at the same level, so.
Thank you.
Stay down! All for Lady Rhea.
I've still got it.
Oh, lovely.
Again.
Tomas, what are you doing here?
I'm not here because I want to be.
My
I'm
name
here
is
because I
Solon,
want. Okay, I'm sorry.
the
I'll stop.
savior of all. What's the matter? So shocked you can't even speak. You were so easily fooled by my disguise. I was hiding away in Garrick Mach to get the blood of that little girl called Flame. With her blood, we'll be one step closer to realizing our goal.
I'll have a bit of fun here, too.
Oh. Oh.
That's the Death Knight. He must be an ally of Tomas, or Solon, or whoever he is.
Well, there was no saving that one. So, yeah, the Death Knight's here. I'm not happy that he's here, but he's here. Okay, so we can't get back over there, so we should probably just start heading back so we can actually fight the, Solon or whatever his name is now.
Not my first battle.
Also, yeah, I'm trying to raise Manuela's sword rank so I can give her a 11 sword.
I won't hold back.
very scared. Okay, store these two, and what should I give Bernadetta? Like, both are good, but not gonna last her. I think she'd make a good Pegasus Knight, to be fully honest. I think she'd make a good Pegasus Knight. Even though I know Ingrid's gonna be a Pegasus Knight at some point. I don't know. I think Lances are just a good use on Bernadetta. Oh, there is another chest here. See, to get to that chest, Ash is gonna have to go face to face with the Dead Knight. And I don't think Ash is gonna be able to do that. Because it's Ash.
My thanks.
I'm fine with leaving one chest. Actually, maybe Ash can get to it if he's fast enough. Maybe, just maybe. But the thing is, I'm not going to leave my characters just hanging around the Death Knight to find out. Sorry, not the Death Knight, Solom or whatever his name is. I was going to call him Tomas for simplicity, but I learned his name. Have Flame use rescue. Oh, she already used. Oh, she's already pretty well versed in the Lance world. I guess we start moving on a bit more.
I must steel myself.
Just take this guy out. And none of them see him as well, which is the best part. Okay.
Thank
die. Let's go.
Ah, the cursed Fellstar. This will be a fine opportunity to measure your power. You are but a savage, insignificant beast. Yet you think you can kill me?
Only a wound.
This is all rubble. Oh, but this is breakable. Breakable. I didn't notice that. Oh well. Okay, is anyone under level? Okay, Alright, Bernie, go ahead. Atta girl, there you go.
Why have you gone after this village? What are you planning?
I could have conducted this experiment on any test subjects. Now that I have what I came for, I must bid you farewell.
I must go.
Wait! Damn it, he's gone.
I will survey the village. There may still be some survivors.
Hey, you took out at least half the villagers. Okay, we didn't take them out. We're not attacking the village. We didn't get that chest, though. I was so confident that I was going the right way to the chest. Okay, well, that's going to be it for the stream, because we've been streaming a while, like over 3 hours. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.